welcome to Fliptv News. I am Christian Chuku. Here are the news headlines. Labour Minister mock ASUU over planned strike. Aregbesola to Tinubu why we want Governor Oyetola out. NURTW oppressing us, tricycle union lament. Federal Fire Service advised Nigerians against petrol storage. This is the news in detail. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Nge, said this: Academic Staff Union of Universities ASUU are just on leave. Nge stated this on Wednesday while reacting to a one-month warning strike embarked upon by the academic union. The minister said the strike is not recognized because the union failed to notify his ministry before embarking on strike. Nge also noted that the union failed in its agreement with the National Interreligious Council headed by the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Abubakar Saad, and the President of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Reverend Sam Ayokunle. I'm sure you know NIREC, which is headed by the Sultan and the President. I'm sure you also remember that the President mandated his Chief of Staff, the Minister of Labour and the Minister of Education, to find a way to make sure that we resolve the issues with ASUU. Nge told Punch. Now, NIREC met with ASUU twice and they discussed some of these issues. The leadership of ASUU said they would go back and meet with their NEC. We are waiting for them to come back, and then we heard that they were going on strike. ASUU failed to get back to us and proceeded on strike without sending notifications. They just gave themselves a leave. If you want to go on strike, you should at least inform us officially by giving us notification before, but they refused to. Leaders of the All Progressives Congress faction in Osun State, backed by the Interior Minister Ralph Aregbesola, have been given reasons why they want Osun State Governor Gboyega Oyetola out of office. The reason given is a rejoinder to an article titled "Open Letter to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu: The Osun Calabash Must Not Be Broken," written by Akani Omoba. The factional APC leaders, under the aegis of the Osun Progressives, listed the major root causes of the current unwarranted political imbroglio in the state. In the rejoinder, the Punch had reported that Aregbesola, a former Osun State governor between 2010 and 2018, and Governor Gboyega Oyetola, who is seeking re-election, had been at loggerheads over the control of APC organs in the state. Among the top leaders who signed the rejoinder are former Chairman Alliance for Democracy and ex-Secretary to Osun State Government, Osun Alhaji Moshood Adeotu, former Osun Speaker Najim Salam Adelowo Adebiyi. Others are Osun APC factional leader Razak Salinsile, Alhaji Isa Adesiji, Kolapo Alimi, Adelani Baderinwa, Nureni Adebisi, Mrs. Aina Ogundare, and Akim Olaoye. Some of the issues raised by the top leaders are attacks on Aregbesola's legacies and alleged imposition of leaders on party members. The Lagos State chapter of the Tricycles Owners and Operators Association of Nigeria has said its members are being oppressed by the National Union of Road Transport Workers. The Lagos State chairman of TON, Aziz Abiola, said tricycle owners have been complaining of the maltreatment by the NURTW Lagos chapter, but he said that the chapter tried to look at how it can subdue its members, but an affiliate body to the National Transport Association. Abiola said TOOAN had previously operated independently without any rancor in Lagos, saying the NURTW hijacked their activities within the state. We appeal to the state governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to intervene in the case and save the tricycle operators across the state from the torment of MC Oluomo. The issue is that we have been a separate body before now. That was since 1988 when tricycle was introduced into the country. But after some time we had some issues, and that led to the Ministry of Transportation inviting us. That was 11 years ago, and after the meeting with the commissioner, we were directed to affiliate ourselves to the Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, but our activities will still be controlled by ourselves and we should pay dues to them. We have been doing that since for many years. Abiola explained that when Akinsanya was installed as the NURTW chairman for Lagos, he invited them to dissolve the TWAN executives and took over the parks. And after hijacking the union, he divided it into 5 sections and brought non-members into twine. The acting Controller General of the Federal Fire Service, FFS, Dr. Samson Karibo, has called on Nigerians to avoid storing petrol in their houses, mostly in this period of fuel scarcity. Karibo, in a statement issued by the spokesman of the service, Abraham Paul, reminded Nigerians that petrol is a dangerous substance and highly inflammable liquid which gives off vapor, which, if not handled carefully, can cause serious fire explosion. He said Nigerians must resist the temptation of storing petrol in their homes or other confined places due to the current challenge of fuel scarcity, as doing that will endanger their lives and that of others. The fire chief added that, as we all know, children like to experiment, so storing petrol at home could be putting them at high risk, especially if it is within their reach. He said, invariably, there's always a risk of a fire outbreak or an explosion if there is a source of ignition nearby, such as a naked flame or an electric spark. According to him, Nigerians must be very cautious and avoid any act which could lead to fire outbreak in their environment. We've come to the end of Fliptv News. Hope you enjoyed the report. I'm Christian Chuku.